Well, hello, it's Jess here from Meadows Flowers, and as you can see, the sun is shining. So I thought I would give you a little bit of a tour of the flower farm here at the beginning of June. Now, as you probably know, I've not done a video for a few weeks. It's just been really busy, lots going on at home, lots of stuff happening. And so I've noticed I've got some nice new funky lenses on here as well. So hopefully this all looks in good quality. But those of you who've not met me before, I'm Jess and I own and run Meadows Flowers. And we are a flower farm and florists based here in Staffordshire in the UK. So let's start by having a little wander around the perennial beds. So, delphiniums looking awesome. Siberian iris has never flowered this well. Lupins, a little bit of a strong colour, biggest fan of it, but looking good. Peonies, I'll show you some in a minute that are nearly coming out, but we are coming into bud. I forgot what it's called then. Achillea starting to come. Mountain cornflower century Montana has gone over nearly, but that's okay. Aquilea just taken forever to get there this year, but look at this, looking good, looking good. Peonies, we're probably another week or two off. We're still hard, we're not at the squishy marshmallow stage yet. More lupins. My Phophia red hot pokers are coming up. This, which I always keep forgetting the name of, the lady that commented last time, I can't remember the name on this damn thing. Looking good, really popular for buttonholes this year. Foxgloves, nice biennial there. Lovely red, I think this is Carl Roosevelt peony, coming on really nicely. A little bit of the random cow parsley, looking good. Achillea, it's been late getting going this year, but it is nearly in bloom. Look at that gorgeous colour. It's going to be nice mixed colours, that. So lots of blues in this year, lots of oranges. Astrantia, love Astrantia for wedding work. If you've not used it, seriously, try it. Scabiosa, I've got a bee buzzing around my head. More strong coloured delphiniums. More Astrantia. These poppies have been amazing. These are oriental poppies, and this is Beauty of Livermere. This is just flowered and flowered and flowered. Fortunately, they're a bit useless in a vase, so you won't be finding any of those. You might have some heads if you want, they're really cute. And then the roses are just starting. So this is Desdemona. This is probably my favourite wedding rose. If you could smell this, you would be just blown away by the scent on this. She's absolutely lovely. Shepherdess, another favourite, is coming on. More lupins. We've been lucky this year, and don't touch wood, seem to have been attacked by the dratted lupin aphid. So lots and lots of lupins making their way into some nice gift bouquets this week. Bit of deadheading to do, please ignore me on that one. After your opinion, guys. This lupin, do you love it or do you hate it? I am really in two minds about whether it's just a bit beige or whether it's a really cool lupin. I don't know. Papava Royal Wedding, very regal, no use for wedding work though. And then wallflowers have nearly gone over. As you can see, more and more roses coming on. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to stop the video this time, I'm just going to keep walking because we've done shed loads since I last spoke to you. So troughs, obviously all the tulips are out and have been replaced by the gladioli. I think we've got 600 gladioli in. These are the scented pelargoniums. These are just amazing. So we've got a lovely like rosewater scented and a lemon sherbet scented. Really, really lush. Very nice indeed. Shrub there that needs to go out. Pizza oven, having lots and lots of pizzas. See, I am just walking. Sweet pea wall. This has been fabulous. I should have done this morning before I did a big pick, because I've done a massive pick on these this morning. And again, I'm in two minds whether or not I like my colourways this year. So we've got these really vintage colours, if you can see them there. And I've got a slightly pink vintage. I'm loving this pink vintage. I'm slightly less convinced on the more beigey one, but I'll bear with it, we'll see what it does. So, the big thing we've done is, ta-da, another new perennial bed's gone in. So this was last week's project, never stops here. So we've got new bed completely in now, filled with topsoil and planted, mulched, and then the irrigation laid and working. So we've got a mixture of perennials in here and some annuals to fill some gaps. So we've got some nice Eryngium Blue Victory for those of you who want their Eryngium Isle of Skye wedding. You know who you are. Cosmos is just starting to flower. It's a bit titchy, but it's looking good. Got some more peonies in here. Got some hen and chicks. Got a little tiny bit of amaranthus, just some spares. Got some Rebecca in here, and lots of Gypsophila, because all those brides who are Gypsophila mad, it's coming, it's growing. Be ready for your wedding, girls. It's going to be fabulous. Then, Mr. Meadows Flowers, the tomato greenhouse, as we've said before, and the cucumbers have gone out. It's nice little tagetes, some marigolds coming in. Tomatoes, we have, where was it? To show you this, we have tomatoes coming. That's really cool. So they're coming, there's tomatoes. That's where the ranunculus were. Feedy. I'm going to do a video on that. I know I said last time, didn't I? Just haven't had time. Sorry. That bed took some time. These are laid out. Guess what? Answers on the comments what you think we're doing next. Agapanthus just starting. So let's keep walking. Past the fire pit. And then fish pond looking quite murky. We've done some algae treatment in there. But fishies, hello panda. You okay? Good. Fish are looking good. This bed is now looking epic in all the brown wheelie bin. That's where you put all your stuff you don't want to go in the compost. Sunflowers looking lovely. Got Didiscus in here. New clematis ready to go out. Look at this. I mean, just imagine this. If I took these outside petals off and popped that in your wedding bouquet, would you love it? I think you would. So we've got the Acrylinium. They are Mexican paintbrush flowers whose name currently completely evades. I'll tell you when we get in the tunnel. They are starting to flower. If you have a little look. Starting to flower. We have sunflowers coming. Strawberries on the strawberry planter. And we've got the dahlias planted. So I always do warts and all for you. I don't hide anything from anybody. So we've got 80 dahlias in here, as you can probably see. This is the one that's quarantined because I'm not convinced he's not got a little bit of gall. But we have flower buds coming nicely. I would normally disc bud and side shoot these a bit more, but we're a bit late this season, so I'm just letting them get going. Fennel looking brilliant. So, Bupleurum, what a disaster. And interestingly, the Bupleurum is a failure. Mollicella are good. And the Dorcas and Olea are also a complete failure. I think we've got carrot root fly, guys. It's not good. So I'm going to have to consider where I plant those next year, because obviously these have been veg beds, so I suspect that's what's happened. Bronze fennel, my bride for next autumn, who is having rust colours. You know who you are. Have a bit of that in there. Come back down side of the tunnel again. Oh, this video's going on a bit, but anyway, it's a nice day. As you probably saw, I've actually got the coat on for once. Salad table, sorry to pick my lunch from there. Looking lush. Best thing you can make if you ever want to do anything, just grow salad. So, into the tunnel. Been a while since I brought you in here, and it is currently, I'll show you in a second, just over 40 degrees in here. So, back into focus, thank you. Amaranthus caudatus looking really pretty. Corbea looking good. The green amaranth looking good. More amaranth. Oh, see this bee. I'm going to show you this. Look. That bee on the larkspur. You see him just crawling up there now. Hello, going to come. Oh, he's going to get his pollen. How cute is that? There we go. Larkspur, it's got a bit bolty in the tunnel, but it's looking okay. So, I have a bone to pick with Chiltern seeds when I get round to talking to them. I'd planted snapdragon, antirrhinum, potobac, ivory and lilac. These are ivory. These are not lilac. They are not suitable for wedding work. I've got nobody that's having a bright orange wedding this year. And then I've also got some that have actually come out as apple blossom, which I can cope with. I can do that, but it's not what I ordered. Cabea looking really good. If I can find it for you. There, look, we've got flowers coming. Grapevine, or as my neighbour calls it, the wine plant, looking good. Figwood, looking epic. Figs all over him. Hanging baskets are planted. Lots and lots of plug plants still to go out, but we can get on with that. Phlox whipped cream. Actually, I'm really pleased with this. Look at it. Gorgeous. Campanulas, so Canterbury bells are now out in here. More plug plants still to go out. Need a bit more bed space, don't we? Yeah, more antirrhinums, more scented pelargoniums. My Alstro has arrived. Again, fed up with this, so I bought 2 from Brookside Nursery, which is where I get the hanging basket plants from. These are the ones from Brookside Nursery. Beautiful, really well packaged, look lovely. And then 3 from Sarah Raven. This is what arrived. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely disgraceful. That one's coming back. That one's a bit struggling, but will come. But look at that. How can you sell that? And they were not cheap. I'm pretty fed up, shall we say. But anyway, let's keep walking. Cutting beds. So we have drumstick scabious out. We have, these are a new fave, Icelandic poppies flowering beautifully. Look at this. Colours on these are amazing. Do loads of these next year. Hesperus has been a triumph. Helichrysum is just starting, I think, to flower. Apologies, we need a weed. Yep, Helichrysum is just starting to flower. Outdoor amaranthus, quarter of the size of the ones indoors, but not a problem. Tall scabious, coming on nicely. Ooh, a gracillinia, that's for going in the, what do you call it? Foliage bed when we get round to planting it. More mint. Limonium is coming on. These are new for this year. These are the aquilinium. I was in 2 minds whether to do these because they're a giant straw flower, but actually I think they're really cool. They're a little bit different. They'll be brilliant in little bridesmaid posies, brilliant in buttonholes. That'll be a little bit jolly for some gentlemen. Look at that. Look at the centre on it. And can you hear? They look crispy already. They're looking epic. Xanthus barbatus, I'm not going to bother with this next year. It's what I call a bed blocker. It's okay. It's a bit, yeah, anyway, let's ignore it. Outdoor larkspur coming. Outdoor snaps coming. Got a feeling these are going to be the hideous orange colour again. Stocks. If anyone's got any top tips on how to get stocks to do anything, please let me know, because they're flowering. They just look awful. The ones going in the bin. Good news. Everybody's having their wildflower weddings. Nigella is coming. Look at this. Okay, look at the bugs on it. So lots of Nigella popped into flower today. I'll start having a pick over that in the next few days. And then bear with me, keep walking around. Got something here to show you. New roses! It was my birthday last week, and so I got treated. Look, Queen of Sweden, isn't she just the most perfect? And then we've got Emily Bronte, who I think for a wedding rose, how can you beat that? You want to be able to smell that. Just smells divine. Look at her. And then the new one, which is coming out, which is Dana Ho. I think we've got a Silas Marner there at the back, because hubby wanted a Silas Marner. But yeah, beautiful wedding roses. So if anybody's getting married and we can get roses to do well this year. Oh, look at it. More Alchemilla. And then finally, they're still looking a bit small, but so remember, this was the second greenhouse. This has now been planted up with all the zinnias for the weddings, and we've got a few flowering already. So this is zinnia white wedding. They're going to get taller, don't worry, I'm not putting that in your bouquet. Only 6 inches tall. But as I start cutting these, they'll now really kick in and start growing. These are a new one this year. This is Oklahoma Pink. So interested to see how these come on. I think they'll get bigger and bigger as we go. Got some nice red ones there. You know who you are for your red wedding. Yeah, so anyway, as always, I'm Jess. This is Meadows Flowers. I'm just going to stand in here at the moment because it's only 30 degrees. It's a little bit chilly. If you like what you see, if you like my videos, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And yeah, apologies it's been so late. I will get around to doing that feeding video. I am so sorry. But anyway, lovely, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.